anticipate an exciting match as we look at the lineups of these teams. Jadel Poon-Lewis is in goal, as always. Malik Merez, he has marshaled the defense for AC Port of Spain. Mikel Poon-Alderon adds some steel in the middle, together with Dwayne Mockett and Cedile McLean. And Che Benny and Jamil Neptune will marshal the attack, with Gilbert Bateau and Walt Noriga on the bench. And from the team from the Southwestern Peninsula, Terrence Lewis gets a start in front of Marvin Phillip, who is missing from this squad. Ronald Paul as well coming in for Andre Etienne. After that, much of the same, except that Houghton Hector will be missing, but Luke Phillip, just back from CONCACAF Under-20 duty, has found a way in the starting lineup together with secondary school star Jordan Riley and Ezekiel Kesa. Look at the bench, Omri Baird back from the bronze medal performance for T&T at the Caribbean Games, and Selvon Francis will be the coach. And let's look back at the past 90. Certainly an entertaining one. Jordan Riley getting early chances, not hitting the target. And then later on he would try again. And well, luck didn't favor him. Josiah Wilson was a thorn in the side of Point Fortin after that. And then Cedile McLean tried his luck as well. Terrence Lewis doing his job. Josiah Wilson certainly was one of the stars, and he tormented every time he got an opportunity. Che Benny this time giving him one, that he put himself in a position to be bundled over by Rondell Paul, and that gave Dwayne Mockett the perfect platform to give AC Port of Spain a 1-goal advantage. Later on, Benny and Wilson would combine yet again. Benny trying his luck first, and Wilson saying no me. And he would put them 2-0 ahead just before the break. Certainly making a name for himself at the moment, Josiah Wilson. Well, the second half meant that Deportivo had to dig themselves out of a pit, but it was Wilson and company that continued. There he is, involved in everything. Josiah Wilson, goalkeeper, knew his name by then. But Point Fortin, they grew into the match. Isaiah Hudson started off things. Poon-Lewis with the fist of steel. And then this happened. Henry coming on as a substitute and doing what he does best, getting goals. He cut the deficit to 2-1. Then you felt the Point Fortin revival might have been on. But Che Benny, well, it reminded them that he was still around. Point Fortin, though, refused to give up. Akinola Gregory, another substitute. And Henry coming close, but just not doing enough to get them back level. Then it was the turn of Henry. And, well, that was the story of his night. 2-1 finished the AC Port of Spain. Well, let's look at the numbers, and well, Deportivo certainly dominating in terms of shots, 17 compared to AC Port of Spain's 10. But it's the quality rather than the quantity, as both teams with 4 on target, 2 of which went in for Deportivo. Offsides, AC Port of Spain led in that department, while Deportivo held the advantage in corners. In saves, Poon-Lewis forced into 3 saves, while Deportivo's Terrence Lewis forced into 2. And that is how it stacked up in the end. I'll tell you what, Brent Sancho has the fun job of interviewing our man of the match. And, well, you guessed it, it is Josiah Wilson.
Well, I'm now joined by the man of the match, Josiah Wilson. Of course, Josiah, a goal and involved in the penalty. Talk us through your performance here tonight.
Well, firstly, I would like to thank God and my coaches and my teammates for supporting me and coaching me on the field and directing me as to do the right things on the field. My goal, I heard my coaches from the past and Coach Salty always saying to follow up the ball, and as the opportunity presented itself, I just took the chance.
Well, as we now take a look at your goal here, talk us through it. What was going through your mind? Of course, the ball pops through from Che Benny. Tell us what's on your mind here.
Well, when I saw Che going towards the goal, in my head I was like, he is a top-class finisher. I thought he would have finished it, but luckily it hit off the defender and it landed perfectly for me, so I just ran onto it and took the chance and put it away.
Of course, you've been away plying your trade for a bit. You're back here in Trinidad and Tobago. Tell us how that stint outside had its influence in your game here tonight.
Well, playing abroad is a very good experience to play with high-class players in different big top leagues in the world, and I was thankful for the opportunity to go out there and play. And yeah, I just came back home and played how I learned out there.
Of course, an exciting and exuberant Josiah Wilson. Josiah, congratulations, great performance,
Thank you very
and
much.
all the best to you and your team for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Josiah Wilson. Of course.